Since Damien's two buddies made the cover, the book has a joke that they're clearly running out of characters to put on covers. They'll have to start repeating characters at some point. Might I suggest putting Yor on a cover? Yes, Thorn Princess was on a cover, but we did not get a cover with normal Yor.
Argofont Book Review, Argofont Book Review.
In the first chapter, Twilight's boss keeps getting more and more jealous of Twilight's success and popularity. He tries to sabotage Twilight, but every attempt ends in failure. He goes so far as to call the secret police, claiming Twilight is a spy. The police arrest Twilight, and haha, it's a fake out. It's Frankie and Fiona in disguise. They turn things around on Twilight's boss, who has big skeletons in his closet. He steals donuts from co-workers. A total jerk. Twilight helps keep his boss out of jail, winning his eternal gratitude. In the next chapter, Yuri comes to visit. He turns everything into a competition with Twilight, much to Twilight's irritation. The last competition is get groceries. Humorously, Yuri uses a police informant to learn where the cheapest groceries are. He declares victory after he buys a candy that Yor liked as a child. The last 7 chapters are one story. Anya's school goes on a field trip. There's a hilarious section where Anya plans to befriend Damien by making him call her an uggo so she can call him a piece of crap. Instant best friends. 2 buses are hijacked by an extremist group called Red Circus. George, the giant kid, steps up to calm down the other kids. He doesn't try to help by fighting. He could. He's taller than the terrorists. I wonder if George got a big role in this book because they were thinking of putting him on the cover. Anya tricks the hijackers into thinking about their destination by saying she has to pee. She and Becky throw a paper out of the window. It says where the terrorists are going. Damien tries to distract the bad guys by saying he needs to poop. Oh, great. Jokes about poop and pee. Am I reading a Dogman book now? Billy, the lead terrorist, sees Anya throwing the paper out of the bus. He straps a bomb onto Anya's neck as punishment. Anya reads his mind to learn the bomb is fake. She hits the bomb a few times as a joke. Half the kids panic, the other half think she is incredibly fearless. Damien offers to save Anya by taking the bomb upon himself. Apparently all the other reviewers went wild for this scene. It shows he really cares for her. Either way, his plan doesn't work. Now both Anya and Damien have neck bombs. The police get Anya's message. That allows them to stop the bus with a spike trap. The story slows down here. The bus stays in place for hours. There's a lot of arguing over which of 3 groups has jurisdiction over the case. The secret police get put in charge after Yuri locates the other bus and saves those kids. Billy, the lead terrorist, thinks about his daughter, who is killed by the government. Anya purposely repeats his daughter's words back to him. That destroys Billy's resolve. Since this is Anya, they couldn't let her have a heroic moment all to herself. They had to pair it with jokes about Anya's love for terrible food. Yeah, that joke did not work at all for me. Billy surrenders, but his partner goes rogue. Becky's servant Martha shoots the villain with an impossibly accurate shot from 10 feet in the air. Seriously, Yor should be watching that shot and saying, "No assassin could possibly do that. That's fake." Apparently we'll get an explanation for Martha in Volume 14. The kids get Stella stars for their bravery in the hostage situation. Last book made it seem like Damien's mother would play a big role. She shows up at the very end. Her thoughts are a jumbled mess, as she can't decide whether she loves Damien or hates him. The end. Post-book follow-up. I think the hijacking story was too long by 1 to 2 chapters. Chapter 72 could have been left out. The stuff about Yuri rescuing the other bus could have been left out too. It wasn't narratively effective since we never see any of the other terrorists or kids. But hey, I'm glad Yuri wasn't super annoying like he normally is. To be fair, these chapters were published in a weekly magazine. If you wait a week in between each chapter, the pacing feels different. I'll be nice and only blame chapter 72 for throwing off the story. If I only take issue with one chapter out of 9, that means I give Spy X Family number 11 a 9 out of 10.